Welcome one and all to Cap Club with today's episode of the Cap Club podcast. I'm Digital Bacon. Joining me behind the bar as he does each and every week is Chewbacca back. Chewie,
Hello.
how are you doing this week, my dude?
I'm doing great, dude. This week I turned 21, so
Woo!
I see
Happy
we're in the USA, so I
birthday.
can actually get some beers now in the USA as well, dude. I can get
We're
the
coming
rum.
up to a casino. We're going to check into that.
Oh yes. Maybe later. First, you have to do
Yeah,
the job.
we've got to work first. You know, work hard, play hard later on. And talking
party.
about playing hard, where's Bunny this week? Like, I'm just gonna, Bunny.
Yeah.
What are you doing in the bathroom, Bunny? Like,
What do you
There
want?
again.
The bathroom.
like the toilets. Like, I'm just trying to be polite, you know.
Dude,
try and keep a
chill.
good air.
I'm eating some fried cock.
Some what?
Fried cock. All right.
Fried cock.
Male chicken. Right. You're eating some rooster over there. Is
Yeah,
that
of
what you're up
course.
to? Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
What were you thinking?
Where did you get rooster? Like,
It's a fried willy, to be honest.
Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm not eating a fried willy. I'm just
Okay,
eating
okay.
a rooster. No worries.
just the
Yeah.
rooster. Yeah. I mean,
So
it's a
where I got
delicacy in
from?
some parts of the world. Yeah. Like we
Yeah.
don't have rooster on the menu.
No,
like-
no. Just again, as per usual. I have my contacts, you know.
I need the
Connections. They're out there, you know. Just get my roosters from this one guy, you know.
I mean, we do know he's Mr. Worldwide because he says bye in a different language every time, doesn't he? So we do know.
Yeah, it's true,
He
true,
knows
true,
some
true.
languages. So
There's the Easter egg out there for the people. at
Put it
home
in
if they
the
haven't
comments,
realised yet.
people. If you can guess what language it is, woohoo! You'll get a like.
you would like. That's a bit too much for a budget, but okay.
Yeah, it's true.
We'll give him a like.
You know, Bunny needs a job now, and so you know, because he hasn't got the TikTok up yet, Chew. So that can be it. He'll just
Another
look
running
through the
gag.
comments, and like you know, each and every single person that gets it right, he'll just go and you know drop a little like on that comment. That's Bunny's job for this week. This week
Yeah.
only. Next week he
Yeah,
can do
yes.
something else.
So
Oh,
if you
big
did
crack.
like, just don't expect a like from him if you did like, because he doesn't really like to do his job.
Yeah, if you do guess the language, I wouldn't
like for you.
I wouldn't. Yeah, wouldn't count on it.
It happens once every 7 blue moons that he actually does his job that he's supposed to do. So you know, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you
If
never
the moon's
know.
in the right position.
Anyway, boys, it's another week and another week closer towards E3. Finally, now we've got the schedule come on through, and like we know what's going. We've sort of been doing the Summer Games Fest a little bit dirty because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit more excited for that now. I you know, we've seen all the companies coming on through, and the thing I'm excited, I guess, for most is actually having good competition because. For so many years, E3 was the only thing, right? We had some like you know Computex and other like which were more aimed at like hardware, and you just had some game things like thrown in with it to like show off the new graphics card or whatever. But now, like with just gaming, we've got Summer's Game Fest, which isn't as focused, should we say, like what you have with E3 over the space of 3 days. But then they're trying to like you know pan it out to everyone. But it's quite cool to see the amount that we're going to get this next couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, the gamer holiday. The gamer holiday, I like to call it. I mean, it makes sense, right?
Gamer
Because
week.
E3
Merry
is
Gamers.
history.
That's what we've got coming up. Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
E3 is history, right? So of course it's going to have more hype to it. Summer Game Fest is the new kid on the block. It's the rookie of the year, so you know.
The underdog.
The underdog. I mean, it might be better than E3, but you know, I doubt it. But all I need is 2 good games to beat E3 probably, because E3 is usually disappointing.
I mean, we're just looking at Nintendo really with E3 now, aren't we? Have you seen that E3's got Razer? The, like, you know, mouse, keyboards, headsets, like that
Yeah,
Razer.
You're gonna just release some cool RGB game.
maybe that will be sick. Build a PC. I'm pretty sure you're playing build a car, right, or something, or where you have to fix cars. So maybe you can also get to
No,
build a PC game.
there's also build a PC game.
Yeah, but even better one, 4K,
Okay.
new version.
It is
What
PC Simulator, isn't
I
it?
mean-
I think, or PC Builder Simulator. It's got
Something like that, yeah.
an odd name. I think it was done by the guys at NZXT who make like cases, and
Yep.
I
Yep.
think they do like pre-built as such, or you can customize on their website. I don't know. It's like an American thing, because over here in Europe we don't get many of those companies, do we? Where you can just like order.
I guess that's just UK because you got a shit on here.
Do you? In the
Yeah.
UK, so you can get pre-built done, but not really customized. There's one, maybe two companies, but you've got to like have their shitty power supplies and all of that sort of thing, which, that's
that's
where
the
they
shit
cut
on it.
costs. Yeah.
You can just like pick out whatever you want.
You go to Mikeko and then they build it for you and then they send it to the wrong place. Like, oh, that's my PC at the wrong house.
Extra
That's-
epic.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot of small guys who just order parts from like, I don't know where they get them.
That works too. But
No,
I mean, you're talking about
they get them
in-
directly
in-
from the manufacturers. That's how they get them, because they're
Well, I
retailers and
mean,
stuff.
that's what you think, but I doubt it because it's like they're just so small. I doubt they even like they get that. Where we're like, hey, yeah, we get like 5 orders in a month. Can you give us a big discount, please?
whatever you have to do to get by, right?
Yeah,
very true.
But anyway, going back to E3, because you're saying we're all looking at Nintendo, but there are quite a few games, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen during E3. And like, of course, I have the schedule open right now. Like on Saturday, we're going to see Ubisoft and Gearbox Entertainment. Now with Ubisoft going free-to-play games now, I'm actually interested to see what they're going to do with their games. Because it's either
Well-
going to flop or it's going to be pretty good,
There's a Star Wars game coming from
Oh,
Ubisoft.
there you go. Poni's already after that one, dude. Free-to-play.
Open world,
Free-to-play open world game.
as it being said. So I'm
Oh.
hoping maybe it's not the free to play. Maybe it's one of the last paid ones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I doubt
looking
it,
forward to it.
Because they said that the Far Cry was going to be the last paid one, right? So,
Well,
if it's not
guess
out-
we're getting a free to play open world Star Wars experience.
well, hopefully it's not going to be too cash grab that you need to pay a lot to actually be able to play the game
Well,
in a normal way. But
I presumably think that it possibly will be.
oh man, I mean they could do like I guess any other MMO, like maybe SO, where it's
Yeah, but that's the thing. That would
easier.
be weird because there's already a Star Wars like SO game out.
yeah, but maybe they have improvements to this one. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you never know. But it
I'm a
would
Star
be
Wars guy,
kind of
right?
weird, It
I'm
would
a
be
Star
kind
Wars
of
guy,
weird.
so-
It would be like making World of Warcraft, but
Mhm.
just give it to Ubisoft and make them do it again.
I mean, there are 2 World of Warcrafts, aren't there? Right?
Yeah, I know, but that's
original,
like
yeah,
both
so-
from Blizzard. It's just like a different
Yeah,
version, but this would be like completely like, hey, what's up? This is we're the makers of Star
but,
Wars online platform,
mean-
and we just give it to Ubisoft to compete with us. That's kind of weird.
I mean, there's also a Lord of the Rings MMORPG, and then of course we talked about it before the podcast. There was another one coming, but that one got eventually dropped because there was no
Mm.
funding for it anymore.
You
So
hate
it
to
does
see
happen. It does happen where they just have multiple from the same.
Well,
genre, as long as they have money for
I guess we'll see.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it isn't.
June 12th. June 12th. It's the first day. It's gonna be Ubisoft and Gearbox Entertainment. Then
So-
the day after, June 13th. Oh, you want to say more?
June
I was
thir-
going to
oh,
say,
yeah,
the
he's
biggest
not done yet.
problem... Oh, go on. Sorry.
No. I was like, you can go on.
Okay.
You were not
Go
done
on.
yet with the day.
I was just thinking, sorry, that Ubisoft are bold going first, right? Like the same with Nintendo going last, because they're going to be the big focus points at each side. Don't get me wrong, they're like the biggest companies, but I don't think they're going to make this. Like, I can't see Star Wars because they're going to have to pay for licensing and all of that being free to play, especially since I can only see it working as like an Assassin's Creed game. I don't know what you guys are
I
thinking
mean,
on
they're,
this.
they're making a Star Wars game. That's confirmed. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
definitely coming.
But is
If it's gonna be free, I don't really know, but
I mean,
well,
we don't,
not
we don't
we,
know,
we
of
only
course.
know that's a Star Wars game that they're working on, so
Mm.
can't really give you anything else.
Well, like I said, we'll see June 12th. So
Yeah,
in a
dude.
week's time,
Or,
we
or
may
not,
What
or-
if-
or we won't.
or not. So,
Because
what's it-
Ubisoft have been somewhat experimental, like when they had
Mhm.
Steep, the like snowboarding, skiing, there
Yeah.
was wingsuits to it
Yes.
all, and that. You had what was it, Falconeer or something like that, where it was a VR game where you take places falcons and like fly about and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So what if
Kinda
what if it's not open world and it's another weird experimental game from, I want to say it's the French studio of
Oh, please, not the
Ubisoft.
French.
I want to say
Please
Ubisoft.
just give it to the Canadian.
Give it, yeah. Ubisoft Montreal is the one that put out like some of the bigger ones, aren't they? So
Yeah,
that's
they
like
put
the
out
safe
Rainbow
one.
Six. That's still like a decent play game.
I think Ubisoft are going to be showing off Rainbow Six Parasite, whatever the next follow up to Siege.
The zombie thing.
Ooh, I do like zombies. Oh yeah, speaking about zombies, maybe
Yeah.
we'll see something about that zombie again,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty sketchy.
Yo,
because,
no way.
what's going on?
Yeah, the zombie game. Let's go.
Oh,
God.
well, I would say because I don't know if you checked the Twitter, but I checked Twitter and they actually did an announcement for a screenshot. They were like, "Tomorrow we're gonna premiere a screenshot. Stay ready for this." And I was like, "Wait, since when do you announce you're gonna show a screenshot?"
Or was it a cool screenshot?
Well, it's just a screenshot of the city, and there may be a little hint that it's gonna have cross-platform or something, like the cardboard box. But if that's it, like that is not worthy of being like, we're gonna premiere this screenshot, because no one ever did that. And of
Hey,
course,
man,
the company
It has
stopped
to be
before.
the first, right?
Well, they also begged for likes to add a doggy which you can pet in the game, and they didn't even get near reaching the amount of likes. They wanted 100k and they got like
I've seen that
20k.
before. It's
So
quite,
they-
it's quite
so the-
awkward.
Yeah, so they deleted the whole tweet like it never happened. Like,
Oh,
okay.
wow. Okay, well, that's even more awkward.
Yeah, I mean, like we already had all concerns with this company and seeing that gameplay, which is clearly not actual gameplay yet, because it was really staged. It's gonna be interesting to see if they're actually gonna have a release for release shown at E3, because I would assume they're gonna do it at E3, the big day, the big event. So we'll see. I doubt it's actually gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be another scam zombie game, but I love to be proven wrong in that game, because I do wanna play a good zombie game for the first time. Actually, no, second time. Did the Dying Light, that's a good game.
Yeah, Dying Light 2. That's now
yeah.
back on the tables. I mean, that's the one you've got to be hyped for, and
Of course,
we've
of
just
course.
had a whole ton of stuff for it. And I mean, what as a big fan, what is your thoughts with Dying Light 2 at the moment? Because it's so like, is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? They like cancelled it and then like brought it back. It's so, from the outside, as someone that doesn't give a damn about Dying Light, because I've never played it, like I've said before, that will hopefully be remedied at some point, but there's so many good games I want to play at the moment that keeps getting pushed to the back burner. But like, how are you annoyed? Are you a little bit like cautious at this? Like, with it being stop-started so often, does that worry you? Or are you think it's like the Nintendo approach of they're just waiting until it's ready to go?
I mean, the whole it being delayed and everything was already addressed by the company itself, because there apparently were some problems with the staff, where some of the staff was not treated right because of COVID. So that already caused some problems. But I don't know if you've seen it, but there was like a whole presentation theory a week or two ago, with like 30 minutes long, where they just talked to developers, showed gameplay, and showed a trailer. So seeing the gameplay, I don't think there's anything to be worried about seeing the game, especially because we know how the company has worked before with Dying Light 1. So
My
all I can
question
see is-
then
Yeah,
to
okay.
you two boys, because this is going to come on to another thing which is something I'm hyped about, with God of War Ragnarok got
Yeah.
confirmed earlier this week as being on both PS5 and
Let's
PS4.
go.
Now, everyone thought Ragnarok was going to be a PS5 exclusive because the PS4 would not be powerful enough. So there's been a bit of backlash that perhaps they're, packing it in a bit, just not making the game as good as it possibly can be so it can run on a PS4, which, goes both ways. Like me, I don't own a PS5, but I own a PS4. I love God of War 1. I'm happy that Ragnarok's going to be on the PS4 because it means I can play it, But I can see the opposite end with a lot of people being upset because they own PS5s now and want the best they can possibly get, and it might not be there. So coming with Dying Light 2, are you a little bit worried that because it's been in development for so long that it could like not live up to its potential because they're trying to work on those PS4s, on the Xbox, I was about to say 360s, but the Xbox Ones, or what are your thoughts on this? Because the most recent hyped up game still being Cyberpunk, really didn't live up to expectations. So that's why I'm there. Like, how is this going to be different to Cyberpunk? And I think a lot of people are going to be coming in with that mindset.
Well, first of all, the whole coding of the game was broken of Cyberpunk, so that's nothing to do with performance. That's just poor programming.
True.
Like,
Also, the gameplay showed beforehand with Cyberpunk was never really gameplay. It was just like
there again, yeah.
it was just you just looked at it. You were like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? What's the gameplay? Like, show me something. It was just someone walking around. With the trailer of Dying Light 2, it actually seemed like gameplay I was gonna do. You know?
No, but even then, because they also just showed normal gameplay apart from the trailer, and
Yeah.
like, because you and I both played Dying Light 1, and it just looks the same as Dying Light 1, doesn't it? It
just a bit better, but nothing too bad. So graphic wise, not a big improvement, but it's alright.
And even then, graphical wise, like, if you look at another big example where it happened, you could just think of, oh, that's a nice crash. Yeah,
I was hoping to squeeze through here.
Everyone watching Bacon is going past a car crash.
Yeah, what is this? What is this?
I was just crashing in an
well?
easy place to get picked up. That's all it is for the listeners at home that can't see this. It's fine.
It's not fine.
But I'm going to disagree with that because.
Sorry,
go on.
Hold on.
Go.
I was about to say a big example would be Breath of the Wild, which is seen as one of the best games ever. It's released on both Wii U and the Switch, so I'm just saying, dude.
Also, God of War, latest one. There's a PS4 version and a PS5 version. PS4 version looks worse, but PS5 version got updated.
Yeah,
so I don't really. It doesn't really, right? They can just have an upscale version,
which they probably will do because I don't know how much. I don't know how much changed from like the specs of PS4, PS5, but it seems just faster and can handle 4K. So. I don't think, and I mean, PS4 was also powerful in itself already, so I don't think there will be any worries unless the game, just like Cyberpunk, is broken from inside with the code itself.
Yeah. But my point being with Cyberpunk, so we did see gameplay from it. You could argue it was a little bit more staged, but the first big mission where you go to a warehouse to receive a robot. I'm not going to say any more in case spoilers.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm just saying that was that was gameplay footage shown 2 years before release, and it looked epic. And by most accounts, I played it on PC, and it was like for like to what they showed because that area was very well polished. So
of course, it was the first mission.
Yeah.
But they were like, all right, we get
that's
this
what I'm
right.
trying to say with Dying Light 2. Could they not have just polished up one certain bit which they showed off?
Nah, I feel like they showed separate parts, like around
they did. The whole trailer showed
around
so many different things.
The whole game.
Like I said, the whole event was like 40 minutes long, and they spoke to multiple developers, which is more than Cyberpunk ever did, I'm pretty sure, because they didn't really talk much about it, as far as I remember. It was always a bit vague on when it was releasing, how it was going, and everything. I mean, even when people ask like how it's going development-wise, it was always a bit vague on how it's going on. And the same is happening with the zombie game, which also why you should worry about the zombie game. But Dying Light 2 have always been very open about the progress and how it's going. Like I said, when there were rumors about the game maybe not releasing, they instantly, within a week, talked about it and cleared everything up that was going on. So the developers are pretty trustworthy, I would say. And I mean,
I'm just optimistic.
I mean, if you watch the whole thing, like I said, like it's so much, and they showed so many different parts of the story, and not just one mission. Unless, unlike I think it was 2 years ago when they showed the mission you have to go into a certain area, like a stronghold.
Yeah, the water treatment facility.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, maybe it's gonna be better, but like I said, if I look back at the older games, I'm not really worried.
I'm just trying to. I don't want to. Trying to think of the words. Trying to express that I think a lot of people are going to be somewhat skeptical about game trailers and that these days because of what happened to Cyberpunk. And you're right, Bunny. You should be because you're being sort of showed marketing material. It's not always exactly what you're going to get.
We live in a society, dude, where everything is fake. You get an epic trailer for a game, you're like, damn. Month later, game releases. You're like, what the fuck is this shit? Nothing. Nothing is even close to
Oh,
it.
the
I
worst
feel like the only one
culprit
that does
of
do this is
that.
Nintendo.
God. Mm,
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
apart from I think it was Pokemon Sword and Shield. I mean,
Oh yeah, dude.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Okay, so the Pokemon company is like different from Nintendo because if they want to, they can probably leave if they want to, but they're just close to Nintendo. But if you look at like gameplay or trailers, so Mario Kart or Mario Golf, I know what I'm gonna get because they show the gameplay instantly after like maybe a cinematic intro.
10 minutes
You know
of it
it's cinematic.
explaining everything about it, and it's super
Yeah.
boring.
Oh man,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
but
boring,
at least you know what
dude.
you're getting. At least you know what you're
Explaining
getting.
It's not wrong,
everything. They even showed how you do it with the controller. Like, why? Come on,
They did?
man. I don't want to. Yeah, they did.
Oh, you mean like the Wii? But dude, you need that nowadays for every Switch game because my parents don't want to buy the game unless it had that feature.
I know,
know?
but don't show it in a trailer. Just show it when
Oh, you
you
should.
you boot up the game.
No, dude, because then you might not want to buy it. Like I said, my parents only want to buy it if it had that Wii feature where you just whack it yourself.
Listen. I get that. I fully get that. But when you start explaining everything, like
I
how
mean,
to
yeah.
hold it properly, what
that's
button to
something
press,
else.
like, yo,
Yeah, that's
chillax,
something
bro.
else.
They were going way too far with that.
That's
Their
too far, but I feel
advertising
like showing
material
it
is
different.
tutorials, which is super weird, you know?
It was a hella
Yeah.
Resident Sleeper, dude.
I
don't
miss,
even remember when
like,
it was.
it's going to be weird, but I miss, like,
Pretty
the
sure it was a
Wii
Zelda
era of advertising where it was, like, the whole family doing or playing the game, like, you know, pretending to use the Wii remote as tennis rackets. Now, I thought that was really well scripted. And again, it's scripted, it's advertising, because, you know,
At the
yeah.
end of the day, you don't play with your family. Most of the people.
I think with the Switch, you can. It's got that same sort of marketing. Do you see recently that they posted out a poll with like just different questions and that to ask, and one of them was about WarioWare, and it's basically Nintendo trying to gauge whether the current generation, you know, your 10 to 12-year-olds, or you know, a little bit younger than that, would actually want a WarioWare game, because I grew up
They
with
didn't even know what it
WarioWare.
is.
Yeah, because they don't know. The Switch is going to be their first console, right? And Nintendo needs to know, because to make WarioWare work, they've got to implement so many Joy-Con functions, and that's going to be a lot of development time into that, right?
And that game was insane. Way too much combos.
It's gonna take time to make a good game, right? So of course it's gonna take some
Yeah,
time.
of course. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to make a good game, right? You want to make big bang. Well, you gotta put some effort into it.
I mean, Breath of the Wild, of course, and Breath of the Wild 2 also takes quite some time. And the supposed Mario Kart 9, if it's gonna happen, or DLC, whatever, it'll also take them some time.
Metroid.
If a new Mario Kart is
Also-
gonna happen, it has to be different from the current one, of course. So, you know.
I think for Nintendo games, they always take 3 or 4 years to make. That's what it feels like, anyway. And
Yeah.
that's longer than, you know, say Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed. It seems like they can pop those out every 2 years.
like
Activision
only
with Call of
Origins.
Duties do
What was
every
it?
year, but that's because they've got like 3 different teams, so then that technically takes 3 years. But yeah, Nintendo generally, and they have teams that work on multiple projects, don't they? I'm trying to think, what on earth was the Splatoon team doing between 2 and 3?
Splatoon 3.
They would
Oh.
DLC?
no, they were doing a different game. I'm trying
They
to
were
remember.
doing Mario Golf.
Is it Mario Golf?
Nah, I'm just saying
That's
something.
it.
For some reason, I want to say it was something like Mario Party.
Oh,
It was
Oh,
something
Mario
I can
Party.
remember it being very different and unique, which then justifies like the Mario Odyssey team doing the next Donkey Kong, because you're like, that's just a Nintendo way of doing things where they don't want their teams to keep doing the same thing because they think they'll get burnt out, so they change
If
them
it's
up.
true, of course. It's still a
Yeah.
rumor. Have to be clarified. We'll see if it's actually true.
Well. All right, June 13th, people. Booting off Microsoft
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
for the long-awaited Xbox and Bethesda showcase.
Game showcase, no way.
Let's go.
Is in Apple Bethesda games? Because
I mean,
they
I
already
don't know.
they already announced that the new Elder Scrolls won't be.
Yeah, it's not gonna be
shown
there,
yet,
right?
So
So what are we waiting for? Fallout. New?
69,
Uh,
Fallout 69.
yo, let's go.
Get the funny number right, and you win, dude. That's all you need.
Yeah. Fallout 420, dude.
Oh, another one. That's a good one. Do you have
Uh,
anything you have
yeah,
for
I
that
don't
one?
know.
Actually, Xbox, right? Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft is also
Sea of
there.
Thieves. I want to see some Sea of Thieves action.
I could see a Sea of Thieves announcement there. Yeah.
And also, what's it called? State of Decay 3. I'm also pretty interested in to see how that's gonna be like.
I just
And
realized
dude,
they
the
might show
new-
a new Doom.
Yeah, and also the new game that Sea of Thieves team is working on. Rare, the new game with the where you have to
Puzzle.
take care of animals.
Oh, that one.
That one looked really cool, and I want to see if they actually have something to show this time. So actually, we thought it was nothing, but there's some things we're hyped about apparently.
Yeah, but that's all Xbox. We're thinking about Bethesda right now. Like, oh, what they can, Doom. What else?
I wonder as well.
Wait, Wolfenstein maybe.
What? Sorry.
Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein's a good
Oh.
shout. Those did well, I think, because we
I think.
apart
He
from
thinks it's
no,
not completely
I
sure.
think apart from Youngblood, which was the co-op one, they did well.
Yeah, everyone likes Wolfenstein. It's just we'll see, I guess. Normally they always release a Wolfenstein each E3.
Mhm.
Haven't really had one where there isn't a Wolfenstein thing.
There's
guess we'll see.
also that Indiana Jones game, which got announced. Now that was announced
Indiana.
back in like
Nice,
January,
running
where
from
it
a
came
rock.
when it came out that EA no longer had the exclusive rights. But I mean, do we think that they could, be cranking out the game by now?
Why not?
mean,
you could
yeah.
give a release date, perhaps.
I mean, Bethesda is gonna be there, so they have at least something to show.
maybe all the show is
It's
Elder Scrolls is coming, guys. Just wait. That's the show.
It's just gonna be like, hey, we're together now, so I'm not
That's
gonna
it.
show anything. It's just I'm here.
I
Who
think
knows, it could
if
happen.
they just showed Indiana Jones running away from a boulder, that'd be hype enough as like a 30-second clip. And just like
I
a
wouldn't be
release
surprised
date,
if
because
you
we
just
don't
do
know a
that.
release date yet. We just got an announcement that it's in the works. So just
Definitely.
saying, I don't know, November 2022, and it's Indiana Jones running away from Boulder. That'd be fair enough, right?
Listen, I have Bethesda still pretty high, with E3. I doubt that's
You
the only
do?
thing they're gonna show.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, sure, Fallout 76 was shit, but I
Yeah.
still enjoyed playing it.
Okay. Did you enjoy them exploiting all the players? with
Well,
their,
definitely not. But hey,
okay,
listen,
okay.
dude, I launched a nuke and I killed some online players. It was sick.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny, right? Because I have to do is make one huge mistake, like that whole game they made, and everyone despises you until you make up for it again.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
they've literally lost the whole fan base and all the trust in that company with doing that.
It sort of feels like Fallout 76 killed Bethesda. Like,
Yeah.
Microsoft came in because they were starting to get low on money, and we were like, oh shit, we're going to go bankrupt soon because
Nah,
they
Microsoft
got
was
too
just
big.
brained.
And Microsoft big brand. Have you seen that? Or it's been reported that Microsoft have been trying to buy Sega for ages, and Sega, being Sega, don't want to do that because they're not, they're not in depth. They're not in.
Nah, they're just chilling. Why
Yeah.
would they? They're like, hey, we ain't doing that shit.
Look, all Sega wants to do
Big
another
Bang Sonic.
Mario
30
Sonic
Oh,
Olympic
yeah,
Games.
yeah.
So
We
they
want
wanna
to
do-
see it.
All right.
Big brain here for E3. What if on the Nintendo one we get an update to Mario Sonic at the Olympic Games where they add like 2 more events or something like that? Because they released it like over a year ago now. It never happened. Could they have just like snuck in a little free update? Do you think?
I'm pretty sure.
Update? Oh, they're just making a new one.
Yeah.
2022.
But 2021. 2022. Are they doing the Winter Olympics in 22 still? so.
Yo.
Who knows, dude?
Yo,
but
a
either
new
way, I'm
Winter
pretty sure.
Olympics.
I'm pretty sure the Mario Sonic flopped anyways because I think it was uber dog shit compared to the
What?
older versions. Yeah, the newest one flopped. I'm pretty sure.
Ah. Yeah, I hate to see it.
I
It
mean,
was
I seen
always
the
a good
gameplay.
game.
I seen the gameplay, and it did look really, really bad. Like, it just looked way too complex now than what it used to be. Anyways, going forward on the day,
Yeah.
we have Square Enix, the PC
go.
gaming show, and something I don't
Let's
really
go.
understand, the future games show.
Well, it's just about future games, of course.
Yeah, but I'm talking about 10 years in the future, 20 years in the future.
Now we're talking about just future games. We're not talking
Oh,
about
future games.
just think, future
Yeah,
games.
but is it every game and now it's gonna be about future
Yeah,
games?
Yeah,
unless,
yeah.
but they're
Unless
just
it's out
gonna
now.
they're just gonna give like a small overview of everything that they gave trailers about, and it's just like what is it? A
It
little
could be a collection of indie games, perhaps. But have nowhere else to go.
Aren't
No,
they
it's just
partnered
them
with
showing
Valve for
everything that
that one
already got
though, on the
showed.
future games?
Valve?
Yeah,
Wait,
for the
but-
PC future games. Are you still
No. So you have
on
PC
Square
gaming
Enix?
show, and you have
Yeah,
future
that's
game
also
show.
the-
So it's two different things. You have
Oh,
PC gaming
right.
show and future game
Listen,
show.
dude, it's just gonna be one of those cringe things again, and I'm
I'm
up
down
for
for
it.
it.
I'm down for it.
Dude,
Let's go.
Watching cringe things at 1 a.m. That's great, dude.
Listen,
That's
E3
what I want
cringe
during game
is
day.
pretty much the best thing ever. It's high up there with the Minecraft cringe show.
Minecon, dude. That's a great.
Minecon, you
of
love to
course,
see it.
of course, the Fortnite event as well. That's pretty cringe.
Wait, there's a
Also good to see.
Fortnite event?
Well, I mean, there was like the Fortnite. What are they called? The tournament. They had like a tournament.
Fortnite.
The
Oh,
names.
the Fortnite
Sick.
World Cup.
No, I
What are
mean
we
stuff
saying?
like that. I think the Pro-Am, right? That's what it's called. Fortnite Pro-Am or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Those kind of things.
Extra spicy. Alright, Square Enix. Any idea?
Next Final Fantasy 17. It's got to be
no,
on the
okay,
works.
Yeah,
That's it.
okay, well,
That's all
let's
they're
say
gonna-
let's
Final
copy.
Fantasy 14
PC gaming
updates.
show.
Oh, okay. I'm just shut down. The next Life is Strange is probably going to be on there as well. They surprisingly sell well. They're fantastic games, like just story, pick your own adventure games, but they apparently sell really well, which is always odd because I think those games as being like the small or indie ones, right? But they
Yeah.
do well. But
What
go
else
on
then?
to your PC games then, if you want to step away from Square Enix ones.
He's not a big Square Enix fan.
Nah, I'm
I-
not. It's not a lot there, you know.
Hmm.
It's not a lot there that makes me
Is it
makes me
the
happy.
Just Cause by them, or is it someone else? Just Cause.
Yeah, but it could be. I'm pretty sure it actually is, but Just Cause hasn't been the same, for a while now.
Are
It's
you
just,
a Disney fan?
A Disney?
Yeah, you're a Disney fan.
Oh yeah, the Marvel Avengers game is also Square Enix, isn't it?
Oh yeah, maybe
Yeah.
also Kingdom Hearts if you're a Disney fan. I don't know if you
Oh,
are.
I don't know. Nah, way too.
Way
weird
too
for me.
childish, man. Donald Duck is in there. No, he's cringe.
Listen, dude, that would be okay. It's just a weird game, not.
I was going to say
weird.
that
loving it,
Kingdom
though.
Hearts they're great games, but they're just weird, and
It's a
they're
bit
super odd to just jump into because they make no sense.
I'm pretty sure you have to actually start with the first one if you want to understand the other
But
games.
the
You
first
can't
one is
just
the
buy
third
the-
one, and the
No,
third
I
one's
know, but,
actually
like,
the fourth one,
I'm-
and it
I'm
goes
trying
all
to
around
say,
in a circle.
if they
yeah.
release one right now, I can't just start playing it. I would be fucking confused all over.
Mhm.
As soon as it starts, I'll be like, what?
The only thing I know is people want Sora in Smash. That's all I know, dude. That's all I know about the game.
Is that the guy with the key?
Yeah.
That's the key guy. He's like the main event with Donald Duck and Goofy, right? So, but that's
Isn't
really
there
all I know.
a dark version of him?
It could be. I haven't played any of the games, so. I just
Yeah,
know
but
there's,
he's not
no
called
Disney
like
people
Dark
there.
Zora. I can't remember his name.
What's he called?
No, I can't remember. That's what I'm saying.
Ah,
But there is
damn,
like an
we need to
evil
see
version
it.
of him.
Sick.
But yeah, I could
Make him add
Zora
that.
and Smash would be good. Because what, we've still got two more
Two
characters?
more, yes. Two more.
Do we
People
think
are
they're gonna
saying
do?
We're not,
Do you think
we're
they
not there
could?
yet. We're not there yet.
Yeah, that's true.
We got that for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other day.
First, we got Warner Bros. Games, Back for Blood, and 24 Entertainment will also be featured.
Hmm.
I don't
Warner
know.
Bros. Games, are you ready for this? That is probably the new. What was it? Shit, what's it called? From Lord of the Rings.
Shadow of War, Shadow
Yes.
of Mordor, whatever
Oh,
they're gonna call it,
yeah,
Shadow
the
of
leak.
whatever.
Leak. Open
Because-
World of Rings game.
Yeah, you know.
And the new Back for Blood games already said it in there.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's also coming.
24 Entertainment. Hold up. Isn't that a cooking show?
maybe we're gonna cook
Maybe.
for us A3. Here's how to make your favorite gaming recipe.
Mm.
Super
Oh,
Mario
never mind.
mushroom. Grab a mushroom,
So-
cook it. There you go.
It's just some weep shit.
Oh. I-
Some people like
What
weird
games did 24 Entertainment made then? Go on.
Well, some weep shit.
shit. Oh.
Name
Rock,
one.
paper, shotgun.
Rock
Nah,
paper.
na-
No,
na-
Rock paper
Naraka-
shotgun's a publication.
Oh, sorry. Let me take that back then. Naraka Blade Point.
No idea.
That's it. All right, I got
I'm
it.
just gonna look
Well,
it up.
there you
Look
go.
it up now.
Next June. Oh, it's just a game. They're gonna. Oh, Naraka Blade Point. That's what they're gonna show.
Well,
Okay.
maybe it's cool. I don't know.
Nah, I
seems like
mean,
something you would like.
it-
If I could, I would search it
nah,
up
nah,
right
nah,
now,
it doesn't
but I'm
look like
driving
anything
and
I'll
that's an
like.
issue.
It looks a bit way too. Oh, nah, it looks way too weak.
Well, wait. Is it weak because it's a female dude? Is that why it's weak?
No,
for
no, no.
red
It's
cloth?
just look at it, dude.
Because this picture doesn't look that weak to me. It just looks like ancient China, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know
Supposed to
what
be.
picture. That looks alright. I'm okay with that. But then I look at a different picture. I'm like,
Alright.
this is a bit too far.
Are you out for Back for Blood?
I don't know. What's back for blood? Am I let's have a little.
Isn't
That's
think
the
it's
like
the-
Left 4
the-
Dead
the
style
new-
one.
Yeah, yeah. the
Oh,
new-
that's
That
the-
looks
yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Nah,
I haven't had a
doesn't
chance
really,
to
I
play
don't
it.
really care.
I think it's in
Really
alpha
care?
right now.
No, I don't really care.
I thought you
Uh,
enjoyed World War Z, dude. What's going on?
I did, but
Yeah.
I still don't really care.
Oh
Mm.
man.
I looked at the gameplay. I
maybe
was,
you will.
It looked
See the
alright.
gameplay again.
Yeah, I
Who
looked at the
knows?
game. I know. I'm looking at it right now. I remember, but it
Yeah,
looked
it's a good
alright.
game.
But hey, man.
We'll see. We'll see.
Hmm.
We'll see. Maybe you got
Actually,
hyped.
I think that's an
That's
interesting
right?
point as well to talk about, is that sometimes it can be hard to get hyped by games because they just look so samey. Like Bunny saying there with Back for Blood, it doesn't look anything special. If anything, it looks more like they're trying to capture on the hype of like Left 4 Dead, where people are like,
Yeah,
"Oh, we
listen,
haven't
dude,
had a Left 4
yeah.
Dead for ages." Yeah, and it can be hype. It can be hard.
just
to
looks
get
like
hyped.
zombie shooting. Hey,
Mm.
it's alright, man. But
That's not something you
Oversaturated.
was like though.
nah, listen, dude, I know I like it, but I want different things.
Zombies
I'm done with
shooting.
it.
Literally your two favorite things in the world, dude.
It's the
What's
game
going
you
on?
wait for it to come out, and then
No, I
when
just-
it's down
I
to
like the
20
open
quid,
world.
that's when you buy it.
You like open world, all right.
I like open world, dude. When it's
Maybe it will
like
be,
the
you
Left
don't
4
know
Dead,
yet.
I'm gonna state it right here. I was never really a Left 4 Dead fan.
I mean,
It was alright, but
to be honest, I've only played for 3 hours, but I did enjoy World War Z. So. And so did you.
World War Z was alright. But that had a very big story aspect in it. So
Mm.
Well, I mean, I assume this will also have a big story effect because Left 4 Dead 2 still has a story, but like I don't know how old this is, quite old, so they're probably gonna work a lot more on the story this time around. I'd assume.
I
Alright.
will say, playing both of them, Left 4 Dead is better than World War Z.
But it looks worse, dude. When you come from World War Z and you go to that game, it doesn't hit it the same, dude.
Mm.
Maybe if you go the other way around, when you get like the nostalgia factor, it's probably better. But when you go the other way around, it just feels worse to play.
I think it's because, you know, World War Z is just a newer game, so it's just better. Not better made, but just more well polished. I don't know. I think actually it's just Left 4 Dead is a better story and has more personality to it, whereas World War Z is just, you know, a better functioning game because it's newer. It's simple as, right?
I mean, I feel like the biggest thing Bunny liked was the backstory of every character. Because the
Yeah,
story
it was
itself
quite cool.
wasn't that
I
big.
could relate with every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of them.
Alright.
Even the guy that lost his entire family.
Alright. That's interesting. Did you as well then? How did you relate to that guy?
Nah, it's just I don't know, man. I felt this pain.
Alright, I guess we can move on to Monday, dude. Monday. Apparently, it's going to be several indie developers, which, funny enough, could actually be the biggest day, at least for a lot of people. because
I'm
usually
looking
the
at
indie-
something right now, dude, from
Yeah?
Go on.
the mythical gaming guy.
Mhm.
The
What do you
mythical games on that day. I'ma say it, dude. This looks kind of funny.
What
It's
is it?
Blank Os Block Party. It looks like something from like one of those small things that you could get at a supermarket if you like.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
see that.
Yeah, that looks fun, dude.
It did look pretty cool.
I get a bit of a Fall Guys vibe, but just
Guys?
different.
Open world Fall Guys?
Open world Fall Guys, yes.
It does look like open world Fall Guys. It's like a racetrack, maybe it's like a
Yeah,
racing
I
game.
don't know, dude. It looks like
It's a
open world
racing
Fall
game.
Guys. Looks quite funny.
Cheat hip Fall Guys is sick. That's how I want it. That's how I want it, right? Cool. I mean,
yeah, of course.
indie games are usually, in my opinion, one of the best games out there sometimes. Because
Mm.
a lot of AAA titles just don't hit the same anymore. I just feel like they take less time making a good game and more time into getting the most money for the least amount of work. Looking at
They-
the sword and shoot.
AAA games try to be too safe by going for trends, whilst at the same time trying to hit too many different areas to appeal to as many people as possible. So they sort of just do a half-assed job at everything, whereas when you get indie games that come out, they are perfect for what they need to be. Like Fall Guys. Whilst yes,
Yeah,
you do
cheap.
get tired of Fall Guys, there's not a massive amount of variety to it. As a party game goes, as its thing, it is
Are you roasting
second
Fall
to none.
Guys?
No, I just said there's second to none. But
Yeah,
it's
it's
complete
a good game.
differences there.
After roasting, that's what he said.
I feel like he's roasting, dude.
He did roast, but then he said it was a good
Beat
game.
him
Dude.
up. Oh yeah.
I mean, don't forget, indie games are also like 1/3 of a AAA game. So usually you can get 3 really good indie games, which sometimes are even more playtime than an actual AAA game, depending on the AAA game, of course.
I mean, can you remember when Stick Fight came out and just how simple that game is? But for like 2 weeks, that was the funniest shit and so enjoyable. And then you got bored of it because it served its purpose, right?
I mean, every big game last year was an indie game. Among Us.
Among
Fall Guys.
Us.
Hades as well.
Sassy.
Mm.
Yeah, so there you go. See, just because it's indie developer doesn't mean it's shit. All right, so I'm actually quite hyped for that part. Apparently, also the Take-Two Interactive. Isn't that the guys that made the prison game? Or am I thinking of the wrong team?
The prison game?
Let's have a
yeah.
little look.
Wasn't that Devolver
Okay.
Digital that made The
Oh.
Escapists?
Oh! Yo, no
No,
way.
no.
They
Are you
made
thinking
Grand
A Way
Theft
Out?
Auto 4.
Oh, they made GTA 4?
Yeah,
Oh,
Take-Two own
LA
GTA.
Noire.
They own Gearbox, which is Borderlands. They're like one of the bigger ones that
Oh,
no one seems to know.
they made Outer Worlds.
Mm-hmm.
That's alright. Oh,
Wait,
Bioshock.
They didn't make it their publisher,
yeah,
so they
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Hence
I mean,
why.
Monday seems like a big day.
Yeah.
So far for me,
Dude,
Saturday.
imagine.
Oh, it's alright, dude. I'm just gonna be interested. Sunday, like alright, dude. Maybe Xbox. That's like the only thing I'm really hyped about. Then Monday and Tuesday, the 2 big days for me, dude. Then I'm
Mhm.
waiting for Monday and Tuesday.
You know, I'm so hyped about that purely because like that weekend I'm away and I won't be able to look at any of the news. But Monday I come back and Tuesday
Oh,
and
man.
that's good. I can then tune on in. So, like you said, for me, those two being the best days are just beautifully timed.
The hype days, dude. If you're a Nintendo fan and like indie games, that's all you want, dude. And if you
Yeah.
like Xbox games, maybe it's gonna be good. I mean, of course, said it's gonna be short because it's always short first day, right?
Mhm.
Because it's like half a day usually. So
I think
Go on.
Microsoft's going to surprise us because they seem to be hitting hard for game development because they're, I don't want to say going
They
away
need games.
from. Yeah, they do need games because they also want to push Game Pass, and we're probably going to see maybe something about their cloud gaming platform because I think that should be coming out of beta mode soon or whatever. So I could see Microsoft going for a big splash here. I think they're going to probably try and cause a little bit of a ruckus, if you will.
Yeah,
hopefully.
Take-Two, by the way,
Yeah.
Mhm.
not showing anything.
Not? What are they doing?
Nah,
there?
it's just a panel.
Just a discussion panel. Alright.
Yeah.
There you go. Less hype, but still indie games. That's something.
Hey, big hype. Horizon's gonna be there. Let's go. They're gonna
What is
give us
Horizon?
like.
The phone company, yeah.
Oh.
It's
Like-
a phone company, dude. They're gonna show some
Apps.
epic.
There's some apps, dude.
Yeah, some apps, dude.
You know, you
Hey,
will.
what up? You
I've
want
seen the
some?
some apps.
Nah. It's like
This is
like
Star Wars game.
no, not. It's like a mobile company. As in like
Oh.
you know.
A telecoms
daily
company,
pay.
not
Yeah,
actually making
telecoms.
the phones, yeah.
Yeah, no, they're not making phones.
They
it's
just sell
like
you the 5G pack, that's it.
6G
Yeah.
release. Let's go.
I'm actually the most hyped for that one, dude. That's why I'm watching E3. For the phone.
All right, here we go.
But that's what I was saying about
Big and you've
Razer.
been
Like,
wait-
why is Razer there? Like, Verizon, why are these companies here when they don't make
Razer is
games?
epic.
To be honest, Razer does make sense a little
Yeah,
bit.
Razer
because
makes a lot of
it's about
sense,
gaming equipment, right? So that doesn't make
Hmm.
sense to me. But the
So
other
they're
one,
just
the
gonna
phone,
do some
doesn't
epic
make
RGB things. You already
I
know.
mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
RGB
like
toaster is actually releasing.
Ooh.
You know, we're getting the full package.
That was such
day.
a good April Fool's Day meme from them. Is
I
what he
mean,
said.
you can say what you want to say, but I'm pretty sure there are some people with that toaster out there.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm actually surprised there's no KFC in there, dude. Because they did make like a KFC console, right? Should be
I've
in there.
seen it. I've seen it. I've
Yeah,
seen it with
but-
the eyes, the KFC
but- yeah,
console. Looked
why is
epic.
But why
With
is it
eyes?
at E3, dude? Why is it at
With the
E3?
eyes, I've seen it.
You've
yeah.
seen it in person.
Right.
No, with the eyes. Doesn't mean it's in person.
You
I've
see
seen
on
it.
the screen.
I've seen it on the video.
Oh,
Doesn't
right.
mean-
Okay. It that could be fake.
Listen,
Someone
dude,
could just 3D
if
print.
I told you I touched it, that's something else.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see-
No, that's what I was saying. Like, when you
Sorry.
said with eyes, I was like, oh, so he's seen it in person. But nah.
Nah. That's way too much, dude.
People are so good at faking stuff these days, you know?
Nah, but listen. This was probably.
You remember
fake,
the
yeah, you're right.
number of, like, fake PS5s and Xboxes that came out before launch?
Yeah,
Just
dude.
saying.
Yeah, they looked really cool.
Or pizza boxes with stones in it, dude. Where you got stones over PS5. That's also great.
Yeah, that was. Yeah,
Watch
that
out where
was
you buy it from, kids. It could be a scammer.
Hey, kids, by the way, a little update from the Bunny Boy. Look out if you buy a graphics card, because a lot of people are being getting scammed. Because
Oh.
people on eBay put box. So read before you buy.
Mhm.
Same with
Because you
PS5
cannot sue them.
and Xbox.
Yeah, because technically it's not a scam. They put in the title
They
that it's
put
just
in
the
there
box.
that you're buying the box. So good luck with your box that cost you $800.
Is this the first nice guy buddy moment we had on the podcast? That's
Yes, it is. I'm out here for the gamers. Gamers unite.
for the game all day. What a nice guy, dude. All right,
Right.
take it away. Take it away.
Okay.
Right. The
Oh,
big
you
game.
can't hear it because of Crisp. I was smashing the desk, you know. All right, so Bacon, we're here. We're officially arrived.
Oh,
June 15th. Ooh, what were you expecting, huh?
From
Yeah, it's
the
Nintendo,
big
you're right.
boys. Yeah.
It's the okay.
Mm.
Well, I hit it.
We're
off. There we
probably
go.
going to get something more on this Mario Golf game because it's right around the corner and they're going to want to plug it.
Ah, they better
So
not.
it's short. Nah, it's gonna
they'll
be short, I think.
probably show us like a roadmap for their DLC that are coming out, a bit like what they did with Mario Tennis Aces. I think we'll get that.
Wait, you mean free DLC?
Yeah, I reckon they'll do a year of free DLC for the game, and they'll announce that with like, oh, these are the guys we got coming up, and here's going to be the first free golfers or whatever.
All right.
I think we're going to get that. I've already said about Curbs. I think we're going to get a Kirby announcement. We're going to get a Smash Brothers announcement.
Nightmare
He's gonna be
in Dreamland, please.
It's gonna be. He's gonna be a Smash character.
Waluigi
Okay, I'm gonna be
And-
coming in. Wait.
Mickey Mouse.
You think we're getting two? You madman. Okay.
Mickey Mouse, because Epic Mickey is coming back. Wait, who are the?
Dude, if they're gonna do Mickey Mouse, they're probably gonna do Sora instead.
Who made Epic Mickey?
The first one was like a Wii exclusive, wasn't it? But then the follow-up was like on all of them, I think.
These guys are on E3.
What
you
are
hate
your
to see it.
predictions, Bacon? What are your predictions on the Smash DLC?
Smash DLC, who do I think's coming along?
Yeah, I want to take it back. I don't want
Super
Mickey.
hard. You don't think Mickey? Oh.
No, I don't
I
think Mickey's coming.
I think Crash Bandicoot. Because this might be the last game Sakurai's ever gonna work on, dude. He needs to add the Crash Man in there, dude, to finish it up. And then the last DLC, the man himself, Masahiro Sakurai! How sick would that be, dude? He could play Sakurai in Smash Bros.
Oh,
Ultimate. New main
Be
character.
beautiful.
That's it, dude. Those are two DLC characters. Mark my words.
I'm having
Tuesday,
difficulty
Tuesday.
trying to think,
What
right?
were you going for?
Because
anything.
I wasn't expecting the last one to be the two characters out of Xenoblade 2. I thought that was a little bit too I don't want to say obscure, but no one was really asking for them, if that makes sense.
Wow, dude. I mean, they were in a lot of people's, but there's like a vote, right? Before
Mhm.
it made Smash Ultimate, and if the picture was in the top 10, and
You're not
I
wrong.
think that's mostly because people wanted another Xenoblade rap, but still.
I
Alright.
think we could get, and this is going to be an obscure one,
Or
Paper Mario.
I doubt it.
okay.
But it might
I
happen.
doubt it, but I mean the one
I
I'm
think
gonna,
that'd be a
I'm gonna put
surprise
out
one,
there is
which could work.
okay.
And the
Okay.
other one? Or do you think only
The
gonna
other
be one?
one, yeah.
announced?
Well, what other one you got?
Because they did confirm at the end of this year, every DLC is out of the door. It's all gone. So it has to be within these 6 months. Do you have another guess?
Because I think at the same
It's
time, it's
over.
got to be something we don't have already, like as a trophy or something, right? Hence why we're
Is-
not
is it-
getting a Waluigi.
Is Bomberman a trophy?
Ooh.
Because I'm guessing Bomberman.
The Bomber.
I think it's going to be a Capcom character.
Eggman, maybe.
Because you know how they're working with Capcom on so many things at the moment, like new Pokemon Snap and such. So, Bomberman is Capcom, I'm pretty sure.
Listen. Are you ready? You
Go.
ready for my second one?
I'm ready.
You already know what it is. My homeboy, the man,
Rayman?
the myth, the legend himself, Professor Layton in Smash.
No way, dude. Layton?
Listen,
If he
dude.
makes it, dude, the theme.
I'll give you this.
He's not
If
even
he
in the new one. It's
makes
going to
it
be
in
Sherlock Holmes. That's who it'll be.
If he's gonna make it in there, I'll screech. A fat screech.
I mean, to be honest, dude, Steve made it in, so if Steve can make it in anyone
True.
can make
Yeah,
it, right?
Professor Layton, man. Come on, give the man some respect.
Layton, dude. Sick.
What other Microsoft stuff could they put in there then?
Halo guy?
Nah.
No? You
I
Master
don't
Chief?
see Master Chief getting in for some reason.
Steve Chiefs? Duke?
Mm.
Ukulele.
I can see Duke in there, dude.
Ukulele.
Ukulele. Nah,
He's from
dude.
Microsoft.
Yes, no. I'm pretty sure
No,
ukulele
they're
is
their
already-
own Platonic.
Yeah.
They're their own.
You're thinking of Magical Zoo, he's already in, dude.
Yeah.
Magical Zoo, he's already in.
Yeah, we
what?
get Gruntilda.
Yeah.
Chew. That's who we get in the next one. Everyone's like,
Nah,
so like, no. Because the last
Oh,
one has
dude.
got to be the
It's gonna be
biggest.
banger, dude.
Like,
It's
it's
gonna
got to
be
be,
fresh.
like, remember when Sephiroth got announced? Everyone was like, oh shit, no one was expecting that. And it makes perfect sense because Final Fantasy VII has just been re-released, right? So,
I don't want any weep characters. Just give me something I can screech for.
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I can screech
Crash
for
has to
Crash.
go in, dude. Crash is gonna have to go in, dude.
I could
Like,
see
what-
someone like
let's look-
Chun-Li or something from Street Fighter.
Look, they're probably gonna do like they did last time. One for the American market, one for the Japanese market.
Mm.
So one weep
Now,
character,
they've done
and one
so
Wii
many Japanese, man. Just give me
Yeah,
some. Just
but-
give the Americans some fucking
They
love.
had Banjo-Kazooie, Steve.
Yeah, it's
we-
alright.
we got so
Okay, yeah,
many
fair
as well,
enough.
dude.
Steve was a very
King
big
K.
one.
Rool.
When they gave Steve, pretty much everyone was happy. That's true.
Dude, Twitter literally died for like I think 10 minutes when they announced Steve. So that shows that Steve was the most happy character
What
ever.
if, right, they do Skyrim guy? They just make a character out of Skyrim.
Was
Alright,
Skyrim
Well,
guy?
No,
fuck
the
you on about?
Fallout
Normal guy,
guy,
dude,
Pip
normal
Boy.
guy.
Listen. I don't know what you're on about now, but I feel like you just took something that.
No,
hit the
normal guy,
rock.
dude. To be honest, one other character that can make it into like Steve, but maybe not in a good way. would be
Among Us.
Jonesy. No,
Oh.
and as well, but Jonesy from Fortnite. They will
I,
make it into
I,
a
I actually love the idea of the Among Us little bean making it in. Like, what on earth would his abilities be? He just shouts
Listen, dude.
and stops
vent.
time for a
He can
second. That's
vent.
it. He can
You
vent.
can vent.
I mean,
easy.
quick
And then he
teleport,
just-
yeah.
His ultimate is just, he comes close
Calls
to
a
you out of
meeting.
nowhere. You just
mean-
the stick.
you do realize that people actually made like a whole moveset for him, right? So if you want to see something, you can actually go up on YouTube of a moveset that actually work as well. So, and I think it was all of his task as well. Like there's a task he did in game. He used it as a moveset.
Mm.
But like in this world, I could see Among Us as like semi Fall Guys as like a Mii costume. That could be something easy. That could be a good,
No. They can't do that
Yeah.
to Among Us. That's
Well,
just sus. They gotta add a full character or nothing.
Oh, dude, if it's sus, it's good. If it's sus, it's good. That's what you want, right? That's be sus.
Yeah, it's kind of sussy. That's fun. Sussy is
Alright.
kind of fun.
Apart from Smash, any more places for Bakul? Kirby? Any
Yeah,
Donkey
I don't
Kong?
think we're going to get anything more about Splatoon because that feels like it's a little
Nah,
bit
no.
too far from the distance.
Well,
I don't
did
want
it's
to
not- it's
say,
not gonna be
like,
this year. So
there's
it's
not going to be
this
anything
year.
on Breath of the Wild 2 because they want to sell Skyward Sword coming up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still angry
Oh,
about
it
that.
depends. It depends if it's going to release this year because they're not going to show games for this year. They said, right? So
Mm.
if it's going to release this year, then we might see it, but I don't think it's going to be released this year.
I could possibly see like a Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask double pack to continue
Mm-hmm.
the celebration for 5th anniversary, and they'd like put
Yeah.
that out in September or something. Because to me, that's not like overbearing hype. Like, if they put out Breath of the Wild 2 and went, that's coming in November, that's just going to kill Skyward Sword, I think, anyway, because people are going to be like, why am I going to get this remake or this port
Mm-hmm.
on over when the big game's coming on out? Whereas if you do an Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask double pack, then it's sort of like you're doing old Zelda again, and it's not... it's not really going to compete as much, right? Because you're doing the nostalgia factor instead.
Yeah, I think it depends on the people who actually want to play it. Because I got a survey in my mail, dude, from Nintendo.
Mhm.
And I filled in, dude. It was all about Skyward Sword. And I pretty much told them I'm not really interested anyways. Because
How
that
hyped
game
are you
didn't
for
look that
Skyward Sword?
great.
No one asked for this game, Nintendo. We were okay if it had come out in a triple pack with re-release of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, but no one wanted it on its own. What are you doing?
The game also didn't look as good as like what was it called one where you had to go in the sea. Like that
Wind
one was
Waker,
epic. Yeah, Wind Waker. That one was epic. I was happy to play it, but this one just doesn't appeal to me. Maybe because of the style a little bit. It just looks really janky the way it moves. It's really
A very uncontroversial opinion. It's the worst Zelda game for me.
stiff.
And I
Oh,
think loads of people would agree with that because
yeah. I
it's
did hear
way
about
too handholdy. Like, I can remember when they announced, the amiibo to skip time. Everyone was like, that's fine. Like, some people were pissed off at it, of course. But now people are like, yeah, but have you removed how many times you get interrupted to get told where to go next?
Not about Amiibo, dude. Or
Yeah.
DLC upgrade. Pay €5 DLC. It should be gone.
Yeah, you get a little fire amiibo, and it's just you have to slam it on your controller whenever she starts talking to shut her the hell up. And you're just like, come
Right.
on.
You have any predictions for Nintendo, Bunny?
Mhm.
The E3
Professor Layton.
President Layton, okay.
Um,
Don't you think he will be maybe at the indie game section, or is he exclusively Nintendo?
no, he's Nintendo.
Okay.
Just give me what do I want from Nintendo again?
Mario Odyssey
Mario.
2, perhaps?
Oh yeah, of course.
Something like that.
Mario Basketball, please.
Okay.
Yeah, Smashers. What? Yeah, is it Smashers? I'm pretty sure it's called Smashers. Mario Smashers. Smasher.
Oh, the soccer game,
I
Strikers.
thought it was
Mario
3-on-3
Yeah.
hoops or something like that. It was called.
No.
Mario.
He's talking about Strikers.
Slam Basket.
Oh,
Hoops. It's called Hoops.
Yeah.
You can just said 3-on-3.
Nah, that's not the cool one. So
Uh-huh.
look.
Not a
Oh,
cool
it's
one.
it's Mario Slam Basketball. Just give me a
Slam.
rework.
Alright.
The other thing I want, Kirby,
Kirby?
the Curbsters, but I want a remake of Nightmare in Dreamland
Okay.
Mm.
because it's the best Kirby. Fight me if you don't.
What if they make a good new Kirby?
Yeah,
game
I'd be
instead of-
happy if
Nah,
they
no,
did
no,
like
it's-
a collection again of like just different Kirby games. I wouldn't want a direct remake because that feels like I always
yeah,
lazy.
Okay. It's alright. You know,
Pokemon.
we'll accept it. We'll accept it. Give us a new one, I guess. But just make it as good as Nightmare in Dreamland. What else do I want? I want Pokemon. Of course, I know it's not gonna be there, but hey, man, a man can dream.
Which one? Arceus or
No, I want them to show the new Diamond and Pearl, but just be like, hey guys, so we looked at the things you said. We remade the
Oh, dear.
characters.
and
I'll
it
be
was
like-
TV in original, so if it's
I
a
was like,
remake,
let's go. You change the characters. I'll buy it definitely right now.
that's a big dream right there.
The characters are
I know.
absolutely fine. I love this as a thing. They're chibi. It's like,
nah,
no, why are they
you're
chibi?
trash.
They've always been
No,
chibi.
listen, dude, they have been chibi, but chill, dude. This looks way too weird. They
Yeah,
could have just made it
because
a bit better.
because they were fine now. They're no longer pixelated.
They're
like
3D
they used-
models, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but come on,
hate
man.
it.
What the heck? This looks trash.
So it's after
Um,
making 2D pixelated.
What else we got?
Don't
Mario
have-
Kart 9.
Mm.
I want
Oh,
to see it. I want to hear
Yeah,
give
the
me
end.
give
One
me
more
that
thing.
one more thing, and then.
Like- Ooh, that's a big dream, dude.
I could
One-
see
one
Mario
more-
Kart DLC. We said it last time round.
That's
I,
what
d-
I
I,
do.
That's
I
what do.
don't
Shut
see
up,
Mario
I don't
Kart
wanna
9 coming out. It
see
makes no sense.
DLC.
Whereas you do
Are
the
you
DLC,
stupid?
another
I
little
don't want
pack.
to see DLC. Disgusting.
I
The
would
game has
prefer
been
a
out
9,
for
I
5
agree.
years.
But I think they
This
could
is
do
better than
DLC. It makes sense.
This is better than nothing, dude.
No. I'd rather have nothing.
Dude, you think about it. All you really want is new tracks, right? So what if they just added?
No. I just want a new game. I just want to spend money on a new game.
But why? Why does that be a new game?
Because new game, new experience. I don't want to.
New game,
You know,
me happy.
Yeah, me happy.
That's how
Please
I
give
know.
me a new game.
I mean, I'd also prefer a new game just because they could probably change more to the game. But
Yeah. I just wanna, fight that ice guy again.
yeah, but like I'd rather have DLC because if they're not gonna show Mario Kart 9, it's gonna be another 3 years without a new Mario Kart, without new tracks. So if they're not gonna show Mario Kart, I hope it's gonna be DLC.
Okay. Well, I guess. What else do I want to see? Okay, of course, Mario Odyssey 2. Indeed, yes, I want to see it. I'm making a big list. Yeah, I want to see everything that I want. What else? Give me Mario in Fortnite.
No, you mean, but
We haven't thought of that with Smash. What if the last Smash character is a Fortnite character? He's the Banana Man.
He said that. He said that.
Jonesy, dude.
Jonesy.
Oh, no,
Oh, right. Okay.
No. I want that black guy in the llama suit.
I don't know what his name is, dude.
Well, he's cool.
Oh. Yeah, they've got a skin
no,
for him in
Jonesy.
Rocket League. I can't remember his name.
What else?
The llama party guy.
What else do I want? Oh yeah, of course, Donkey Konky. Another one.
What,
Yeah.
Donkey Konga?
No,
Donkey
sure.
Kong.
Give me Donkey Konky and Donkey Konga.
Both.
What else? Do I want another Mario game? No. Oh, Mario. No, not Mario Party. They just released the online thing. That's definitely not happening.
Yeah,
But I could see it happening.
It's probably a test. It's probably a test. That's why they ended the line 2 years
Okay.
later.
Mhm.
All right. We'll just put it in there. I want to see Mario
really-
Party.
Yeah, look, dude. If Mario Party 2 is fully online, would you buy it with the boys? Question mark.
What? The new Mario Party?
Yeah, if we would be fully online,
Would I
like,
buy it for the boys?
with the boys? Like if I
Nah,
bought it.
No.
probably not.
You're not a Mario Party guy? Whoa.
Nah, listen. Of course I am. But the mini
No,
games.
well,
have to be
you're not gonna
pristine.
buy it, dude.
Yep.
How are you
Yeah,
playing?
I'm gonna buy it. Chill. What else do I want? Is that pretty much everything you can get from Nintendo this year? Oh yeah, of course. I want to see more Zelda.
Okay. Do you want to see some more
Out now.
Xenoblade? Do you want to see
I'm
some
not-
more?
Out now.
More?
Okay, right.
I want Zelda out now.
Is that out now?
So that's going to
Yeah.
be like just a re-release of something in the past then, right?
Really?
No. You heard me. Did I stutter?
Breath of the Wild now.
Breath of the
2.
Wild.
It
2
comes out.
out now.
Zelda. Brush your
Imagine,
teeth.
no, imagine
now.
just how big Nintendo would go if they were just like, oh, and the Breath of the Wild 2 comes out in September, the demo is playable now. Like, sometimes they do with other games, like, remember when Monster Hunter Rise came out, was announced, like, it was just like, oh, and there's the demo for you. If they did that, they would break the internet.
Nah, if they do the out now for Breath of the Wild 2, the entire eShop would be fucking broken. Alright, we want to crash the eShop, just put the out now there. Alright, what else can we get? I think that's pretty much everything you could possibly get from Nintendo at this point.
Mario Strike is charged.
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
that.
Alright, you know what? We'll just add that for the funds. Of course. Sorry, we've got one thing. Sorry, everyone. Of course, we've been talking about it for several podcasts now. Waluigi's taco tent.
Oh, Waluigi's
Taco stand.
That would be sick, dude. Honestly, a new one. Dude, you're talking about back in the internet. A Waluigi game would break the internet as well.
Yeah.
Only this Waluigi game.
Out now.
Alright, so 80% of Bunny's pictures won't happen, but that's
Yeah,
80?
he's a
Damn.
very hopeful man.
That's pretty good. That's 20% will probably happen.
he was on the whole roster, dude. Although you did miss F-Zero, you did miss Samus. And then-
Yeah, but
Mhm.
there's like things, it's alright, but we don't need that right now. Just take their time,
the 2 games that haven't got a game in years, we don't need them right now. Nah.
Nah, it's
Just
alright.
give us another Mario, another Zelda. They give you every 2 years, dude.
I think
Go
on.
Mario Odyssey 3.
they skip 2 and just go to 3. That's what they do.
No. They want to
Exactly.
release 2 with a out now and then 3 a
Oh,
trailer.
no. Alright.
So are we gonna do a prediction for out nows? How many are they gonna be this year?
I assume, well, E3?
Yeah.
Do you also include some Gamefest or just E E3?
No. E3. Now you know.
E3.
Yeah. Summer. Yes, it's
Summer
right.
Game
Summer
Fest.
Game Fest as well.
Wait, across all the publishers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we also
Okay.
count? Do we also count demos or like the whole game?
No. Just full game out now.
Full game out now. I'm gonna guess 3 out now.
I'm gonna go higher because you got a lot of indie projects in there. So
yeah, but
you
indie
already
projects are
know-
usually not out now because the
That's
indie
true.
projects
That's
usually
true.
need funding. as
All
well,
right, I'll go for
and hype.
6.
I was
nice,
going to do
nice.
6. Okay, I'll do another jump because, like, what, you said 3,
Yeah,
6. I'll do 9 then.
Yeah, way too
Alright.
much. All right, boys, he lost already.
9.
That's all right.
You crazy, dude.
Them indie
My
developers
guy,
going to come
there's
in
gonna be
clutch, I tell you.
9 There's at least gonna be. There's only gonna be 9 games at E3. You think they're all gonna be out now?
They are, dude.
No.
Yeah, probably, dude. Probably.
I think Chewie's right with 3. 6 is a push,
Better
and
be.
I'm just doing it to,
For the
go,
memes.
go
For
high.
the memes.
Whatever,
For the
yeah,
memes.
cover
Yeah,
all
for
the
the
bases. One of us is
That's
going to
so
be
cool.
correct. It's probably not me, but, just in case, right?
Imagine if it's like
Or
12.
like-
I'm not going to
Yeah,
do
I was about to
Chewie
say,
dirty
what if
by
it's
saying, like,
all the
2 or
games?
4 just to,
Also-
beat him on one end.
Dude, one big game that we just skipped over, dude. Which maybe they would announce
Mhm.
that the PC one will be Hytale, dude. Release date. That will be epic as well.
Hightail?
No. Yeah.
Nah,
The
everyone
section
is
of
waiting
Minecraft.
for the Caves and Cliffs update. We're all waiting
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, but dude, if Hytale comes out, it looks tremendously better than Minecraft in every single way.
Yeah, it's alright, but
So-
you know, Minecraft always gets the dubski because it's just my life.
Yeah, well, good for you, dude. But there are a lot of people like me who are tired of Minecraft at this point.
Good for you. Was that a little
Yeah.
Easter egg to a song that got released? You know what? Let's just go on.
What? To what?
Let's move on.
Easter
This
egg
is
to-
for everyone out there. You know,
All the
boys.
Marvel.
Good for you.
No one
Right.
knows what you're talking about. Not even the Flex fans know, dude.
No. But
Flex
Bunny
fans will
today
know.
has confused a lot of people and probably alienated a lot of people by, calling out a lot of weeb stuff.
No,
Um,
I gave a lot of people hope.
False hope. If you
Hope.
give hope.
For what?
My Odyssey 2 and 3 releasing.
Listen,
What?
Hope
Odyssey 2?
is hope. Of course, it can be false, but it's hope.
Dang. Bunny's been hitting up like that random bullshit PR stuff.
that's deep,
Buzzwords
that's deep.
left and right.
You wouldn't know he's been on the Instagram deep quotes.
Yeah. Like every teenager that posted a
Work
picture
hard.
a bit dark, you know. Hope is hope,
Mm.
even if it's false. Still hope.
That's a good quote, dude.
Oh.
Work hard, play hard.
Keep calm and Bunny on.
You can't always throw 6.
What does that even mean?
Dude, for D&D, dude. Of course you understand, right? Can always go.
What, roll, throw 6? No.
Yeah, we're all 6. Yeah.
We're not always nat 20s. Would make loads of sense. Oh.
Can't always win every game in life.
Unless you got your bracket back.
Right, boys, I think we need to start rolling up the carpets.
Oh,
back on. Okay,
Bob.
cool.
Oh, dude, we're not done yet. The heck
You
you
skipped
doing?
them, but yeah, there's one more left, dude. Bandai Namco, Eureka Games, and GameSpot. Anything you think is gonna be there? That's gonna be interesting for you? I don't think anything interesting is coming from those 3.
Bandai Namco will be, in Bunny's terms, weeb shit. It'll be a
Hey,
new
hey,
fighting game,
Chill,
probably.
dude. What if they release a new Pac-Man?
A wee Pac-Man, dude.
Pac-Man 35, we think it could be, or, a Pac-Man multiplayer game like that. Like Tetris?
Sure, dude. Just, I guess.
I don't know what Eureka Games is, so I have nothing.
All right,
um,
let's do some. So,
And
what's
I'm pretty sure isn't GameSpot like a freaking news gaming news outlet? Unless
Yeah.
I'm stupid right now.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that's kind of weird. All right, so
It'd be
games
them doing a
Nintendo?
recap if they're the last day,
I don't care. Dude. I've already watched it all live. I need a recap. I know what's gonna be shit and what's not gonna be shit.
Yeah, Eureka Games is also kinda weep.
All right, there you go. Well, dude, actually, I see Bakken also delivered his last delivery as well. So look at that. Actually,
Mm.
perfectly timed. Look at that. Took him
Oh,
3
actually,
hours,
this looks-
11 minutes.
No, I take it back. It's not weep. It's alright.
Oh. It's
Oh,
alright.
oh, yo, that's the guys from that released that weird trailer with the ape guy that everyone was hyped about. Oh,
The
never
ape
mind.
guy.
Pig.
Sorry, false. I was fully false advertisement. I gave you false hope again, people.
Again, as you did. Dude, when I type in Eureka Games, you always see like board games and
I do have to
puzzles.
say that I do see something here that is made by them. It looks alright.
Is it weird?
And
Yeah,
what is
it's-
it? Go on.
It looks a bit weep, but hey man, it looks alright. It looks a bit like Dark Souls, but then weep.
That sounds fun. Like,
Yeah, it actually does look
Wait,
alright.
what? Wait, if it's the same guy, it seems to me like a crazy survival game, dude. On an island with the boys. I don't know. That's it's in Japanese,
Boys?
so I can't read it. Oh, it's Korean. I can't even
With
understand.
the
it, but
boys.
it might be fun, but we'll have to wait and see. I guess. I don't have too much hope for them, but you never know. Sometimes just like Fall Guys, out of nowhere, they turn out to be the best
Mhm.
ones, dude.
I think we're
Oh, this
definitely
is
going to
free?
get a new hit game out of nowhere with these indie games this
Yeah,
summer.
for
Like,
sure.
it's just going to be the thing.
I mean, mentioning Fall Guys, we kind of memed because of course there's also going to be a Devolver Digital Direct, which they also do after E3 because they're not part of E3. So maybe
Isn't that always that super
Fall
cringe
Guys
fest?
2.0. No, dude, Devolver Digital has some good games like Fall Guys, dude.
No, I know, but isn't that always like a super? Oh no, never mind. That's something
No.
else, right?
It's like they have like a whole story every E3 and it keeps getting crazier and crazier. So
Mm.
Yeah,
that's
okay. Yeah,
me.
that's it does. It's like the cringe fest.
No, Devolver are always
Yeah.
good to watch him because they just do something completely different.
Yeah, dude.
And
They're
it's
crazy.
yeah.
Isn't that the one with the blood?
Yeah, dude. They're crazy geezers, man.
Oh, never mind then.
Dude, it's like
Yeah.
a whole backstory of their direct for some reason. It's so meme.
And if you head over to
But
Twitter right now, they post like lots of hype up stuff with like stock pictures, and it's like really
man.
odd. And yeah,
Right now.
they're super unique, and the games they
like
have are
them.
always weird because whilst they're quite a decent sized publisher now, you know, to be able to do their own directs and previously. Like when we had proper E3s, they would rent out the theater across the road from E3 and do their own thing. So they've got fair amounts of money, and like we said before, they've got a lot of games under their belt. So you could definitely see one or two big hits come out from them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the recent one, I couldn't talk about it before because it's on the NDA. Now it's apparently everyone can play it now. It's called Phantom Abyss. Where it's like a crazy Indiana Jones style game. Where you have to do like dungeons, and then if you fail, someone else can do it instead. So if you fail a dungeon, you can never do it yourself again, but you can see other people like failing along. So if you play a dungeon which is super hard, you might see like 80 people playing it as well. So if you want, you can still get the code on Steam if you want to play it, but it's a really really fun game. So maybe if they have to show more like that, I'm hyped to it. Like I said, I like the Devolver Digital. They release some good games.
Have to keep eyes out. But of course, everyone else at home is going to have to keep their eyes out for next week, next Tuesday, when we go live once again. Of course, you could tune in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, if you're even catching up right now for every one that you've missed. Just head on over to wherever you get your podcasts, you know, on Spotify, over on Anchor FM is probably the best place to find out all the links, Google Podcasts included, even over there on Apple. Or if you want a video version of this, you want to see, like today was playing some American Truck Sim, just, you know, nice little background stuff going on, head on over to YouTube, search up Cap Club Cast. Unfortunately, we don't have our own personalized URL just yet. You know, with some more subs, with all you people supporting us, we will be able to get there eventually. But until next time, stay safe. We'll see you soon.
Good night.
Bye.